All right, guys, what's up, man? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for plugging in, all that good stuff. We're checking out The Matrix Revolution today, which is the final act of the original trilogy. And I know there's one more movie apparently that came out because I kept calling it a trilogy. And you guys were quick to let me know that it's not a trilogy anymore. There's a fourth act to this movie. So let us know, man, if you guys want to see that. We'll definitely check it out after. And I'm just really excited to see what's going to go down in Zion. We got a war coming. We got a prophecy to fulfill. And a lot of questions that need answers. So like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. Thanks for tuning in like always, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Can't read it.
The name of this one sounds really intimidating. The Matrix Revolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the program booting up?
Trippy.
I got nothing, sir. No sign of Niobe or Ghost. Nothing but blue pills.
Should we jack in and try to contact them?
It won't matter. My gut says they're down.
Then we should start back.
No, if that ship can still fly, we need it.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Search every pipe, every hole, every crack we know. Sweep as wide as possible, as fast as possible.
Captain, these lines are calling with calamari.
Then the sooner we find them, the better.
Thought you could use something to eat. Thank you. Any change?
Uh-oh, that's that guy right there.
How's he?
I know.
He's gonna be fine, at least until he wakes up.
What do you mean?
Captain has some questions for him. He'd better have some good answers. You see these cuts? I think they're self-inflicted.
Why?
BDTs, maybe. I don't know. But like I said, the answer better be good.
Roland, I'd like to run another search through the Matrix.
For what?
For Neo.
How could he be in the Matrix, sir? He's not plugged in.
Please, for me.
You know something that I really noticed in the first movie? Sorry to pause it, guys. Remember when Neo finally goes to his job and the guy sitting there talking to Neo about, you got to make a choice, Mr. Anderson, either you want this job or not? He sounded exactly like the Smith.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until I was watching it back, like in editing.
This is what keeps bothering me.
What?
His neural patterns don't read like someone who's in a coma. The strange thing is, I see these patterns all the time.
Where?
On someone jacked in.
Slippery little Neo.
The big bupkis. Nada. He's not in there.
Sir, I got the projections. How long? Based on point of entry and the pass speed, looks like the machines will be in Zion in just under 20 hours.
Jesus.
Oh, man, less than a day?
All right, let's move with a purpose. AK, get upstairs. I want you on holographics. Mauser, I want forward and aft guns manned at all times.
You got a call.
What?
Operator.
It's Seraph. I bring word from the Oracle. You must come at once.
Seems like the machines are trying to distract them with the Oracle or something.
Good morning.
Who are you?
My name is Sati. Your name is Snell.
Aww.
Where am I?
This is the train station.
This isn't the Matrix.
That's where the train goes. That's where we're going. But you cannot go with us.
Why not?
He won't let you.
Who won't?
The Trainman. I don't like him.
They're not in the Matrix. They're somewhere that leads to the Matrix.
Hard to tell.
That's what the little girl said, but I don't know what that means.
Morpheus, Trinity, thank you for coming.
Who are you?
I'm the Oracle. I'm sorry this had to happen. I'm sorry I couldn't be sitting here like you remember me.
What happened?
She must have passed away or something.
I
a
made a
recast.
choice, and that choice cost me more than I wanted it to.
What choice?
To help you, to guide Neo.
Do you know what happened to Neo?
He is trapped in a place between this world and the machine world. The link is controlled by a program called the Trainman. If he finds out where Neo is before you get to him, then I'm afraid our choices are going to become difficult.
Why?
Because of who the Trainman works for.
The Merovingian.
He has
That
placed a
dude.
bounty on your lives. Seraph knows how to find the Trainman. He'll go with you.
So the train must be like a cloud or like an external hard drive or something.
Oracle, after everything that has happened, how can you expect me to believe you?
Believe me or don't. All I can do is tell you that your friend is in trouble.
Are you from the Matrix?
No, I mean I was.
Why did you leave?
Sati, come here, darling. Leave the poor man in peace.
Yes, Papa.
I know you.
Yes, in the restaurant of the Frenchman. I am Ramakandra. This is my wife Kamala, my daughter Sati. We are most honored to meet you.
Your programs.
Oh, yes. My wife is an interactive software programmer. She is highly creative.
What are you doing here? You do not belong here.
Kamala, goodness, I apologize. My wife can be very direct. This place is nowhere. It is between your world and our world.
Who's the Trainman?
He works for the Frenchman.
You know him?
I know only what I need to know. I know that if you want to take something from our world into your world that does not belong there, you must go to the Frenchman.
Is that what you're doing here?
Rama, please.
I'm sorry. You don't have to answer that question.
No, I don't mind. The answer is simple. I love my daughter very much. I find her to be the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. But where we are from, that is not enough. Every program that is created must have a purpose. If it does not, it is deleted. I went to the Frenchman to save my daughter.
Does she not have a purpose?
You do not understand.
So he wants to delete her.
I just have never
heard a program speak of love.
It is a human emotion.
No, it is a word. What matters is the connection the word implies. I see that you are in love. Can you tell me what you would give to hold on to that connection?
Anything.
Then perhaps the reason you are here is not so different than the reason I am here.
So he's there to try to talk to the Trainman to save his daughter?
Does he?
I guess so.
Get away! Get away from me!
We don't want trouble.
The hell away from me!
We need your help.
I can't help you. No one can help you.
Oh, did you see that sign that said tasty wheat? It's like chicken.
Her little front flip.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, he's never late.
Dang.
Damn it. When is the train due?
It's already late. Not like the Trainman to be late.
You think it has something to do with me?
I cannot say. Who knows such things? Only the Oracle.
You know the Oracle.
Everyone knows the Oracle. I consulted with her before I met with the Frenchman. She promised she would look after Satie after we said goodbye.
Goodbye? You're not staying with her?
It is not possible. Our arrangement with the Frenchman was for our daughter only. My wife and I must return to our world.
Why?
That is our karma.
You believe in karma?
Karma is a word, like love. A way of saying what I am here to do. I do not resent my karma. I'm grateful for it. Grateful for my wonderful wife, for my beautiful daughter. They are gifts. And so I do what I must do to honor them.
Papa, the train.
Yes. Find your bag. Quickly.
Can I carry that for you?
Hooray.
Hurry it up, I'm late.
Is he trying to just go on there?
Who are you?
He is a friend.
Mama?
I know you. So that's what they wanted.
I need to get back. I'll pay you whatever you want.
Oh.
One way or another, I'm getting on this train.
Oh, no.
I'll get you a new tooth.
You're gonna stay right here until the Merovingian says different. If I know him, you're gonna be here for a long, long time.
I don't want to hurt you.
You don't get it. I built this place. Down here, I make the rules. Down here, I make the threats.
Oh, so he's powerless, huh? Because he's not inside of his matrix.
Down here, I'm God.
Yeah, he's low-key nowhere.
Get on the train or you stay here with him.
Maybe he's inside of like a wireless data transfer or something. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing I can think. Like maybe that's the physical representation of like a Bluetooth signal.
I'm thinking it's the void.
We should return to the Oracle. She will know what to do.
No, we know what has to be done.
Dang, he didn't even get to bring his luggage. That sucked.
Hey, this might be the last movie you guys see me in my Dahmers. I'm getting new glasses tomorrow.
Well, they won't be here tomorrow.
Trying to bring me down, sweetie. I always thought that Porsche was so weird looking.
Gotta be kidding.
Yeah, you about to get whooped.
Shit, it's wingless. I get it. You must be ready to die.
I need to speak with him.
Anyway, you're getting through this door. It's over my big dead ass.
So be it.
I like that guy.
There are no weapons allowed in the club. And if we are lucky, one man for checking weapons.
And if we're unlucky.
There will be many men.
Oh man.
Take your... Oh my God.
So they just had to walk in spraying.
Yeah. Oh, this is tough. This is better than the first movie. They sort of look like they'd be together, don't they? They both have that whole provocative leather thing going on. Look.
He looks like that guy on Pulp Fiction. You notice how like some people are in red and some people are in green? That's interesting.
What in the hell?
They came for a little
I
talk,
don't
buddy.
believe this.
new girl beside him?
No, that's the same one.
I guess she just programmed to stay with him.
Are you here for the bounty, Seraph?
We only want to talk. Put down the guns and I will promise you a safe passage.
He reminds me of a vampire.
I think a lot of these people are vampires and stuff, right? Aren't they people from old programs? Like werewolves and vampires?
I don't know about these people.
That's why they're dressed so crazy. Like, what is Buddy wearing? You see his nipples? This is...
Her nipples are about to pop out.
N'est-ce pas? Who could have guessed we would all be seeing each other so soon after our last meeting? The fates are too kind.
You know why we are here.
What kind of question is this? Of course I know. Which is my business to know. We want to make a deal.
Oh, straight to business, huh, Morpheus?
Okay. I have something you want to make a deal. You must have something I want.
Well, what do they have that he wants?
What? The eyes of the Oracle. I have told you before, there is no escaping the nature of the universe. It is that nature that has again brought you to me. Bring me the eyes of the Oracle, and I will give you back your savior.
Slap his ass.
I don't have time for this shit.
Dang! Okay, Trinity?
She's the best. That's why she's the best.
Trinity might slap her, too.
Yeah, it's overdue for her.
You want to make a deal? How about this? You give me Neo, or we all die right here, right now.
Interesting deal. You are really ready to die for this man.
Believe it.
She'll do it. If she has to, she'll kill every one of us. She's in love.
Time's up. What's it gonna be, Merv?
She called him Merv.
Okay, you got yourself in here. You can get yourself out.
Oh, he's gonna think he did this when it happens, but it was the power of love.
Oh, like he thinks that he summoned it or something?
Yeah, because he said, you can get yourself out. And it just so happens.
If I was Trinity, I wouldn't get off the train, though. What if they just leave me here?
What if they're like, here, you can get stuck too, threatening our lives?
Right.
Are you ready for us?
Almost, sir. They got some pretty ancient hacks here. We're working on it. But you found Neo?
Can't you see him?
No, sir.
I can't leave yet. I have to see her.
No.
No!
I was hoping to have these done before you got here. Oh, well.
I'm glad you got out.
Me too.
Aww.
So, do you recognize me?
A part of you.
Yeah, that's how it works. You sure did surprise me, Neo, and you still do.
You gave me a few surprises too.
I hope I helped.
You helped me to get here, but my question is why? Where is this going?
I told you before, no one can see beyond a choice they don't understand. And I mean no one.
What choice?
It doesn't matter. It's my choice. I have mine to make, same as you have yours.
Does that include what things to tell me and what not to tell me?
Of course not.
Then why didn't you tell me about the architect?
I was like, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about Zion and the ones before me? Why didn't you tell me the truth?
Because it wasn't time for you to know.
Who decided it wasn't time?
You know who.
Neo did.
I did. Then I think it's time for me to know a few more things. Tell me how I stopped 4 Sentinels by thinking it. Tell me just what the hell is happening to me.
The power of the One extends beyond this world. It reaches from here all the way back to where it came from.
Where?
The source.
The architect told me that if I didn't return to the source, Zion would be destroyed by midnight tonight.
Please. To him, they are variables in an equation. One at a time, each variable must be solved and counted. That's his purpose, to balance the equation.
What's your purpose?
To unbalance it.
Why? What do you want?
I want the same thing you want, Neo. And I'm willing to go as far as you are to get it.
The end of the war. Is it going to end?
One way or another.
Can Zion be saved?
I'm sorry I don't have the answer to that question, but if there is an answer, there's only one place you're going to find it.
Where?
You know where. And if you can't find the answer, then I'm afraid there may be no tomorrow for any of us.
What does that mean?
Everything that has a beginning has an end. I see the end coming. I see the darkness spreading. I see death. And you are all that stands in his way.
Smith.
Very soon, he's going to have the power to destroy this world, but I believe he won't stop there. He can't. He won't stop until there's nothing left at all.
What is he?
He is you. You're opposite. You're negative. The result of the equation trying to balance itself out.
And if I can't stop him?
One way or another, Neo, this war is going to end. Tonight, the future of both worlds will be in your hands or
Ooh.
in his.
That's crazy.
Oh, he's awake.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
I need time.
That figures.
Captain Roland.
What's up, Maggie?
Bain is, sir. He's conscious.
Good. Maybe he's got some answers.
I love that smell. I sure am going to miss it.
Oracle.
I know. Salty, honey. Take a few cookies and go with Sarah.
Can I come back? I would like to come back.
I would like that too.
Then I'll see you tomorrow.
I hope so, hon. I hope so.
So she doesn't seem like she really knows what's gonna happen.
Right.
Because in my mind, I feel like she knows everything. But when Neo walked in,
She knows someone's there though.
Yeah.
Like she knows who's coming to see her.
wait, who's coming to see her?
She knows that because she said remember she was like basically saying a goodbye message right there.
Oh, she knew Neo was coming.
No, she knows someone else is about to come. That's why she's sent her
Sending
away
her
with
away.
him.
Come.
Oh my God, that's a lot of agents. Hide her in a hidden folder.
He's following us.
Well, it's been a long time. I remember chasing you was like chasing a ghost.
I have beaten you before.
Yes, true, but as you can see, things are a little different now. And you must be the last exile.
The Oracle told me about you.
Really? What did she say about me?
That you were a bad man.
Oh, I'm not so bad once you get to know me.
What's there to know?
That's how I used to be sitting there when my dad would get home from work. Just knowing it's about to go down. Yeah. Minus the smoking.
The great and powerful Oracle. We meet at last. I suppose you've been expecting me, right? The all-knowing Oracle is never surprised. Maybe you knew I was going to do that. Maybe you didn't.
What did you do with Sati?
Cookies need love, like everything does.
That's Sati right there. That's terrible.
You are a bastard.
You would know, Mom.
Mom?
That's what the architect said. She's the mother.
Do what you're here to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's absorbing her powers.
Dude, he's taking over like main programs now. Like the Oracle's not just a blue pill. Like she's a major function of the whole system.
So he's gonna have all her knowledge maybe, or her powers?
Oh, I guess that part of the computer's infected.
Evil.
That was so diabolical.
I really wish I could help. I don't remember any of it.
What about the cuts on your arms? Those cuts are more than 1 day old.
Yeah, definitely. You're right about that, sir. They look like they might be self-inflicted. But why would I do something like that to myself?
He's talking like Smith, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't myself. But if I'm not me, then who am I?
Has this man been tested for VDTs?
Yes, sir, it was negative. But he is showing a lot of unusual neural activity. Some cross-synaptic firing as well as signs of recent trauma with fresh fibrotic scarring throughout the cortex.
I want the truth. I don't care what it takes. Make him remember.
Sir.
That's like the actual world, right?
The logos.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tommy has some goddamn good news.
But up on the surface level?
Yeah. Like not in the Matrix, not in Zion. Like the ship.
Are the thermals picking up any signs of life?
No, sir. Nothing yet.
What about the ship?
Holographic says the hull is still intact.
Drop her down and keep a man in the rear turret.
Yes, sir.
Get a full diagnostic on that ship as fast as humanly possible.
Careful, sir. Them squids are sneaky bastards. Could be a trap.
Oh, so those guns are actually made for shooting these calamari squids. I mean, obviously.
But they kill you too, because they killed the other ones.
What was that?
You can put that shit away, boys. All she needs is a jump.
Niobe.
Morpheus, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. We didn't know what happened after. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm happy to see you too. Did you get Neo out?
Yes. How did you know about that?
The Oracle.
You saw her?
Just before the Sentinels found us.
What did she tell you?
The same thing she always does. Exactly what I needed to hear.
In less than 12 hours, the machines will breach the dock walls. Every simulation we've run, we've seen that once the machines are inside the city, the odds of our survival decrease dramatically. Thus, our primary objective must be to destroy or disable the diggers inside the dock. If we can do that, perhaps we can prevent them from ever reaching the city. If not, the only place we will be able to mount an effective defense will be at the entrance of the temple. It is small enough that it will force them into a bottleneck, allowing us to concentrate the remainder of our defense.
We understand that you've requested additional volunteers.
That is correct.
Precisely what size force are you planning to commit to the primary dock objective?
Right now,
Every
the
damn
entire
body.
APU Corps and half the infantry.
Oh, God.
Half the infantry.
If it were up to me, Counselor, I'd take every man, woman, and child, put a gun in their hand, and march them straight into that dock.
Perhaps it is best that it is not up to you.
Time will tell, Counselor.
Commander, just one more question. Has there been word from the Nebuchadnezzar?
None, and at this point, there's no reason to expect that there ever will be.
Perhaps, but we can hope.
I'm afraid hope is an indulgence I don't have time for.
Hope might be the missing ingredient, buddy.
It might be.
Damn, you see the women making, was that like a missile or something? Like a bomb?
No.
See, what are you doing? Making shells. They're evacuating our level. We have to go.
I'm not going with you.
What?
They've called for volunteers to hold the dock.
Kids, you stay here. I know how you feel, Z, but you can't do this.
Yeah, her husband's still out
Why?
there.
Because I love him. Love him the same as he loves me. And if I were out there and he were here, I know what he'd do.
But you're gonna get yourself killed. It's crazy, Z.
Maybe it is. But ask yourself if it were Dozer, you knew the only chance you had to see him again was to hold the dock. What would you do?
All right, we'll just grind your shit then.
Make shells.
You're right. You're right.
That's that guy.
Poor kiddo.
What
He
the
looks
shit
clumsy.
is going on over here?
An accident, sir. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Who the hell are you?
Unit volunteer, sir.
What's a pod-born pencil neck like you doing volunteering for my corps?
I want to do my part, sir. We gotta hold the dock.
How old are you, kid?
18.
Should have said 16. I might have believed that.
Okay, I'm 16.
Minimum age for the corps is 18. 16's too young.
Machines don't care how old I am.
Right.
They kill me just the same.
That's the goddamn truth.
Give me a chance, sir. I won't let you down.
You do, and you'll find me and the machines have got something in common.
I feel like in the end of the movie, he's going to come up huge.
Yeah.
You know.
He's a Neville type.
Yeah. Stand down, Neville.
Okay, charge the igniter.
Had to give a few jacks so we get to go.
She lives again. You want us to patch an uplink to reload the operations software, Sparky?
Yeah, that'd be swell. Could you clean the windshield while you're at it?
Uplinks are in place. I'm bringing her back online. Looking good, except something wrong with the matrix feed.
No, there's not. You're looking at what we're looking at.
What the hell is going on in there?
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
The machines have taken Junction 21. The way I see it, if we drop down from broadcast here, intersect 153, we might surprise them. We'll go first, hammer as deep as we can, then blow our EMP. Hopefully we can punch a hole big enough for you to get through. It ain't pretty, but the way I see it, it's the only way back.
No, it's not. There's another way. A support line. It drops down right here, 1,000 meters short of 21. If we're lucky, we may be able to slip down without them ever knowing.
That's a mechanical line. It's impossible. No one can pilot mechanical.
I can.
Bullshit.
I've done it.
That was a long time ago, Niobe.
I said I can do it.
So what? If you can, you'll be the only one that can. There's no way we can follow you.
I know time is always against us. I'm sorry that I took so long. But I wanted to be sure.
Sure of what?
I know what I have to do.
What?
There's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I have to take one of the ships.
What?
To go where? To the Machine City. I know it's difficult to understand.
That guy that's in charge is going to be like, hell no.
You goddamn mind.
I still have to go.
You'll never make it. In 100 years, no ship has been within 100 kilometers of it. You'll never make it.
I have to try.
Is this what the Oracle has told you?
No.
This is asinine. If you want to kill yourself, go do it. But do it without wasting one of our ships.
You have to believe me. I have to go.
He can take mine.
You can't do that.
Don't even think of trying to tell me what I can or cannot do with my ship after that little speech.
But for Christ's sake, Niobe.
I'll pilot this ship. He can take mine. If we leave inside the hour, we should reach Zion as the machines do. That's as good a plan as any.
It's a waste. Goddamn waste.
He's not for the prophecy, obviously.
Yeah.
2 ships, 2 directions. Sounds like Providence, doesn't it, Morpheus?
You've never believed in the one.
I still don't.
Then why are you doing this?
She believes in you, big dog.
I believe in him.
Oh.
Thank you.
He believes in me. So
Right.
yeah. So
By
you still
extension.
What's that for?
To help you relax, to make it easier for you to remember.
What if I don't want to remember?
Why would you want that?
What if I blew that EMP? What if I did destroy those ships and I am responsible for the deaths of all those men? If I did that, it wouldn't be very safe for me here, would it?
Do not be by yourself with that guy. Aww.
Of course, it might not be very safe for you either.
I'm ready.
Trinity, there's something I have to say. Something you need to understand. I know I'm supposed to go, but beyond that, I don't know it.
I know. You don't think you're coming back. I knew it the moment you said you had to leave. I could see it in your face. Just like you knew the moment you looked at me that I was coming with you.
I'm scared, Trin.
So am I. Took me 10 minutes to buckle up one boot. But I'll tell you something. 6 hours ago, I told the Merovingian I was ready to give anything and everything for you. Do you know what's changed in the last 6 hours?
No.
Nothing.
I feel like they're one of the better couples in TV.
For sure.
You finished loading that ammunition?
Just about, sir.
Let's move it. We are out of time.
You're not leaving them anything?
Said you didn't need it.
I ain't saying goodbye. I'm saying good luck.
Thank you.
I can only hope you know what you're doing. Me too. It was an honor, sir.
Aww.
You're coming back, Neo.
No, the honor is still mine.
That almost makes me want to cry.
I know, I'm about to cry right now. I'm trying not to.
We're ready, sir.
About damn time. We're already late, Captain, so let's hit it and hit it hard.
She's about to be like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, so she's letting Neo have her shit, basically. That's so crazy. Thank goodness for her. Like, it took one person's choice.
Ready? Engine's still firing. Must be a fuse. I'll check it out.
Oh my God, it's one of those Sentinels, babe.
I should have known you'd send his bitch first. No one ever got away from me as many times as you did. I think I might enjoy killing you as much as killing him.
Yeah, he forgot she can fight.
Neo, it's Bane. He's psychotic.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
Captain, we got an emergency down here. It's Maggie, sir. She's dead. Murdered. I think it was Bane.
I knew it. I knew he was out of his goddamn mind.
And you knew it.
He fired that EMP.
He ain't here.
I know where he is.
The Logos.
You gotta go back.
It's too dangerous.
Why?
Because if he's killed them, he'll control another EMP.
At this point, they're on their own, just like us.
That sucks.
Mr. Anderson, I see you are as predictable in this world as you are in the other. Now, thank you for bringing me the gun. You can set it down right there.
Don't do it. Shoot. Shoot now.
Yes, shoot.
What you gonna do?
Back away from the gun and turn around. Somehow familiar. We've been here before, you and I. Remember? I do. I think of nothing else.
Char.
Still don't recognize me. I admit it is difficult to even think.
You should have known, though, from Mr. Anderson.
Look at how pathetically fragile it is. Nothing this weak is meant to survive.
And the way he talks about humans so much. Like he's so disgusted with them.
What do you want? I want what you want. Goodbye, Mr. Anderson.
This is it. It's gotta be.
Yes. Teamwork.
Oh, they're messing up the ship, though. Oh! Is he all right?
Oh no.
You okay? Oh my God, he burned his eye out.
I wish you could see yourself, Mr. Anderson.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How does he fix that?
I'm Messiah. You're a symbol for all of your kind, Mr. Anderson. Helpless. Just waiting to be put out of your misery.
A golf club?
Man, I need a golf club.
I can see you.
You can see through him?
That's like an oversized tire iron.
It's not over, Mr. Anderson. It's not over.
Yes, it is.
Dang, he just knocked his head off.
Trinity! Neo. Oh no. Your eyes. I'll be okay.
Oh my gosh. Ow.
Sorry, Trin.
Well, how could he see him?
But I think you're gonna have to drive.
I can only think of like another layer.
Seismic's projecting 22 minutes to breach.
They can't know we don't have an EMP. They'll have to attack in waves. Concentrate our offense on the diggers. Order the APUs into position.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What was that, like the battery?
It looked like it to me.
Isn't that like on Fallout, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But the person, even this person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, on Fallout, it was bullets, wasn't it?
That they had to put in there?
Yeah.
No, it was a power fuse, power cord.
Damn, those look bumpy.
They're like, let's go.
All right, this is it. And you all know me, so I'll just say this as simple as I can. If it's our time to die, it's our time. All I ask is, if we have to give these bastards our lives, we give them hell before we do.
Let's go. Are you crunk right now? Dude, I'm ready for war. Let's go.
Because there's like two different parts of the war going on. There's Neo's and then there's this one.
Right.
You scared, Charlie? Shit, yeah. But I'll make you a deal. You keep loading, I keep shooting.
Deal.
Holy Christ, would you look at that?
Quiet. How far to the opening?
1.4 kilometers.
We're still generating 2 out of field.
Ghost, kill all auxiliary systems. Give me full manual, drop down 4 pads.
It'll bottom out.
Oh, so those things are basically like
Easy,
electromagnetism pushing them away from the
700
sides.
meters.
Right.
That's how they levitate.
If we can just get close enough.
600 meters. There.
Shit! Thing, so that little thing just got all the noise.
Right, I guess they can feel like the vibrations in the tunnels and stuff.
I'm coming, baby.
He's like, I gotta find Walt.
Here they come.
Oh, she's ready.
Why? Because she pulled her collarbones out.
Yeah.
Hang on to your lunch, Roland. Here we go.
Holy Christ, I didn't know this shit could do that.
It's like you on Rocket League.
Yeah.
I hope those things are powerful because they're pretty slow.
Yeah, they don't look very nimble, do they?
Oh no.
Oh my God, they're drilling through.
Oh, good thing they got turret. Good thing.
Breached! The dock is breached!
That thing looks scary.
Right, a disposable drill tip.
Knuckle up!
What's that game like? Galactica or something? Hey, that's decent.
Yeah, it's just like that game, isn't it?
Was that like a Jaimunga one?
I couldn't tell what it was. Oh no, it's the drill tip picking itself up.
Oh, that's where she said if you keep loading, I'll keep shooting.
Right.
She isn't.
I thought they were talking about the.
Yeah, me too. But she was making shells. Should have known.
Oh, they're circling around the drill to protect it.
Let's go, girls. Take it out. Nice shot.
I feel like they better move their position though. Like, don't fire from the same place twice.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. That girl who just shot, she looks like G.I. Jane or something.
She looks like she's about to take that thing out.
Reload 9! Go, move!
Gee, that would take some nuts, wouldn't it?
Oh no.
Look how many there are. Oh my god.
I feel like it's never ending. They're just getting overran by these things. Ugh.
And the crazy thing is, if you're the machines, you can calculate how many of yourself you need to like win the attack.
There's just not enough bullets for that.
They just destroyed the command station.
Where the hell is my infantry? I want that goddamn machine taken down.
Damn, she looks badass, don't she? Let's go. Let's go.
Shit! Oh no.
Oh, get down, get down, get down.
Bogey 2 at the breach point.
God damn it.
Oh, there's a whole nother one. Oh my gosh. Hey, he jumped out of the way.
So they're trying to get back to blow a EMP, right? She said she got a fat ass.
Keep them off me!
Christ, there's a shitstorm of them.
Dang it, she's navigating through that like tight tunnel very good though. So that's what I think he was trying to say. It's hard to do that.
Captain, you see that?
That's the radio. Stop them.
I don't think that's good. So what, does that mean they lost communication?
I think so. Aren't they on their last 2 bullets?
Yeah, they only had 6.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll grab my belt.
Oh my goodness.
Just give me one clean shot.
Oh, intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked off.
Did it get her?
No. Oh!
Oh man.
Better luck, I got
He
incoming.
tried.
We got a dock full of incoming.
Sir, yes, sir, but this is different, sir.
What?
I think it's one of ours, sir.
That's impossible.
Holographics are trying to confirm, sir.
Contact them. I want access codes.
We're trying, sir. There's no response.
Oh, because of radio.
It's a trick. That's not one of ours. It can't be. That's a mechanical line. No one can pilot mechanical.
Yes, she can.
Yeah, don't be setting limits on your ex. Why she left you?
Forward aft, 30 degrees at 80%.
30 degrees, 80.
You think Morbius is like, what the?
I think he's turned on right now.
60 degrees, 20%.
60 degrees.
Come on, keep up.
Try!
Sir, holographic confirms. It's the hammer, sir.
How can that be?
The ship is under attack, sustaining heavy damage, but at its present velocity, it'll reach Gate 3 in 12 minutes.
Sir, their EMP could take out every sentinel up there.
It'll wipe out our entire defense system.
We already lost the dock.
Well, screw it then. Let him in.
Open the gate.
Hell yeah.
Gate 3's not responding! Taking critical damage, sir! We lost control! We can't open it!
She's in there like...
She's whipping.
Hold on, baby.
God damn, woman, you can drive.
We ain't home yet.
I'm glad she can, because not me.
Sentinels are inside the dock.
Those things are really scary though. Like if those things were real, that'd be horrifying.
Hey, they're not giving up.
That guy's something different right there. That's who I wish I was on the inside.
He's pissing metal.
Oh, the kid.
Go!
Let's go, kid. Don't let him down. Don't let him down.
Heads up! They're coming down!
Oh, he has no protection now. He can't. Yes.
Made him proud.
Wow. Please don't tell me he's about to jump in there. Please don't tell me.
You have to open that gate. You've got the counterweights. You can do it.
Captain, I didn't finish the training program.
Who cares, buddy?
Neither did I.
That's so sad.
He said, I didn't finish the training program. He said, neither did I.
Come on, someone. Please.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm glad he's like figuring it out.
Reports. Captain Mathuni's APU is up and moving to gate 3.
Man, I hope the kid lives.
So he has to open the gate?
Yeah, it's jammed.
Oh my god.
You gotta cut the counterweights, he said.
2 minutes to impact.
Captain Mathuni, do you copy?
I think his radio is down, sir.
Mathuni, you've got 2 minutes, Captain, to get that gate open.
She might do it. Uh-oh. No.
Wings girl did it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Yes.
Can we make it?
We ain't come this far.
Right. This is gonna be one of those sliding under the garage door type scenes.
Yeah, it is.
But she made it sideways.
Almost home. Almost home.
Dang, he's sweating bullet.
Oh, they're trying to run. Pull it.
Bye.
Let's go. Is that it?
I don't think so because they haven't shown us Neo, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You did it.
No, we did it.
You're a hell of a pilot.
Heck yeah.
Some things in this world never change.
But some things do.
Luckily, some things do.
Go ahead then, Marcus.
That was a cute humanity moment.
Link!
I knew you'd come. I knew it.
I made a promise.
You did wear it.
You kid? I'm never gonna take it off.
Yeah, it saved his life like 3 times.
3 captains, 1 ship. I'll assume the other ships were lost under equally pointless circumstances.
It's good to see you too, Jason.
The council's waiting to hear your explanation. You'll forgive me for not attending, but I have to try to salvage this debacle.
Did I miss something, Commander? I thought we just saved the dock.
What's the problem with you people? You can't think but 5 minutes in front of your face. That EMP knocked out almost every piece of hardware in every APU. If I were the machines, I would send every sentinel I had here right now. Save the dock, Captain. You just handed it to him on a silver platter.
I'd be kind of stressed out if I heard that.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are they gonna do? They're gonna lose anyways, right?
Yeah. It was like,
At least they have time to replan.
you were taking an L either way on something.
You hear that?
Get that cable run! I want this system back online.
Commander, it's a dock.
He's got incoming. Order everyone to fall back. Seal the shaft. Now.
Move it!
All clear. Do it.
Oh, wow.
They had to like explode themselves in.
Seal themselves in there, yeah.
So you gave them your ship,
That is correct, Counselor. I did.
knowing what he planned to do with it.
Neo is doing what he believes he must do. I don't know if what he's doing is right. I don't know if he'll reach the Machine City. And if he does, I don't know what he can do to save us. But I do know that as long as there is a single breath in his body, he will not give up, and neither can we.
Dang, he's looking like 11 right now, isn't he?
Temperature's dropping.
They're getting closer to the surface if the temperature's dropping.
The pod.
You think there's an even amount of pods or an odd number of pods?
Probably even.
To keep everything in balance.
That makes me mad.
We're over the fields, aren't we?
How do you know that?
I can feel them.
You see what I'm saying? You see how he's still seeing everything like it's code, kind of like it's not real?
Yeah.
That's why I think that.
There's our path.
Me too.
Can you see it? 3 lines.
Power lines.
Follow.
And he's like not plugged in anywhere, so that's why it's like, I get what you're saying.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Lieutenant?
Oh, so that's how they're getting powered up before they go off?
How?
By humans? That's like the power-up machine? And then they're sending them off to go to Zion?
What do we do now, Commander?
It is now a matter of time. The machines will breach the walls of this city. I recommend that the Council join the rest of the non-military personnel inside the temple.
How long do we have?
2 hours, maybe less. My men have begun fortifying the entrance with enough artillery to make our last stand. Beyond that, there isn't anything more I can do.
Commander, do you think that we have any chance of surviving?
If I were you, Counselor, I wouldn't ask me that question. I would ask him.
Why?
Because he's the one who believes in miracles.
That was crazy.
There, those mountains. That's it.
Do you see what's out there?
Yes,
If you tell me we'll make it, I'll believe you.
we'll make it. We have to.
He's really trusting him because he is blind.
And I can barely even tell what that is. Super machine?
Yeah, just running on human pod juice. He's fired.
That man really is the one, ain't he?
Sentinels.
There's too many.
Oh my god.
Gotcha.
The heck?
Come on, Neo. I need help here.
I can't beat them.
What do we do?
Go up, over them.
What?
The sky is the only way.
And up we go.
What? Oh, because there's lightning?
Too much static electricity up there, maybe? It's
What?
beautiful. There you go.
Another humanity moment.
She's never seen this guy before.
Pump the igniter, the ship will start. Again, slowly.
Oh my. Did it get charged up too by going up there?
Maybe put some airbags in that.
Trinity? Trinity?
I'm here.
Where? We made it.
You said we would.
It's unbelievable, Trin. Light everywhere. Like the whole thing was built of light. Wish you could see what I see.
You've already shown me so much.
What is it, Trinity? What's wrong?
I can't go with you, Neo.
Oh, why?
I've gone as far as I can.
What?
No.
Oh, no.
It's all right. It's time. I've done all that I can do. Now you have to do the rest. You have to finish it. You have to save Zion.
I can't. Not without you.
Yes, you can. You will. I believe it. I always have.
Trinity.
That sucks so bad, dude. I hate when they kill off characters like this.
I know. But she can't die for nothing now, you know.
You brought me back once, but not this time. Do you remember on that roof after you caught me? The last thing I said to you.
You said I'm sorry.
I wish I hadn't. That was my last thought. I wished I had one more chance to say what really mattered. To say how much I loved you. How grateful I was for every moment I was with you. But by the time I knew how to say what I wanted to, it was too late. But you brought me back. You gave me my wish. One more chance to say what I really wanted to say. Kiss me. Once more. Kiss me.
It really stinks.
I didn't see that coming at all. Like, I figured, like, Neo might die, but I didn't think Trinity would.
Get that ammunition where it belongs. You got one chance to get this right. Get
I'm
that
so mad
damn
at these
thing
machines,
mounted.
I might punch my computer.
I know, if you have an Alexa, throw it out the window today.
Hurry.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They have a different energy about them this time, don't they?
Neo,
you're gonna do something, you better do it quick.
This is like a Frodo Baggins moment right here.
Nuts. Oh, you see the little crab machines?
Doesn't they're almost cute? But I'll step on them because what they did in Trinity. Is it supposed to look kind of beautiful to him?
Like everything's made out of light and electricity and stuff. I guess he's just seeing what's really there.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like those things that fall out the tree.
I know what you're talking about.
I only asked to say what I've come to say. After that, do what you want, and I won't try and stop you. The program Smith has grown beyond your control. Soon he will spread through the city as he spread through the Matrix. You cannot stop him. But I can. If that's true, then I've made a mistake, and you should kill me now.
Man, I got chills, y'all.
Peace.
So he's basically about to make a deal. He's like, dude, if I go get rid of this Smith, which is a virus taking over your program, you call off the attack.
Right, because the Smith's trying to destroy both, I think. Everything.
Yeah, the Smith just hates it there.
Aww.
What are they doing? What are you doing?
Morpheus.
He's jacking in.
I won't.
Crazy.
That was the coolest scene of this movie. Like,
all
last
three. Yeah.
He fights for us.
Here he goes.
Look how many Smiths there are. So this is the Matrix now.
Oh, so
he's replicated himself so many times, it's taking over the Matrix like a virus.
Look at them growling and all mad.
Here comes Norton Antivirus walking in. Said $29.99 a month.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. What is he gonna do?
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
Annoying.
You like what I've done with the place?
It ends tonight.
I know it does. I've seen it. That's why the rest of me is just going to enjoy the show. Because we already know that I'm the one that beats you.
Epic.
This is too much. This is overwhelming.
He's probably so tired of beating the same guy up all the time.
Right. I don't know, it looks pretty even. I might go use my other 10 million people I got.
No, he thinks he's gonna win. He thinks
it's inevitable. Yeah.
Yeah. In Daredevil's house.
I'm never gonna picture cleaning out my computer the same.
Can you feel it, Mr. Anderson? Closing in on you? Oh, I can.
I really should thank you for it. After all, it was your life that taught me the purpose of all life. The purpose of life is to end.
Do it. Let's go. For Trinity, Neo.
Yeah.
You think that's air you're breathing, Smith?
This was a solid year for Hugo Weaving, though, because he was also in Lord of the Rings.
In the same year? Oh, that man made a bag that year, didn't he?
That's what I was thinking. He's a great trilogy man.
Guys, let me know in the comments, is this the best fight scene of all time? Has there ever been a fight scene to just build up and pay off as much as this? Maybe like a Rocky movie or something.
Whoa.
Damn, Neo.
And now the other ones are gonna get involved. Oh
no. Don't call him Mr. Anderson.
Why, Mr. Anderson?
I know, doesn't that just make you mad when he does it?
Why? Why do you do it? Why? Why get up? Why keep fighting? You believe you're fighting for something, for more than your survival? Can you tell me what it is? Do you even know? Is it freedom or truth? Perhaps peace? Could it be for love? Illusions, Mr. Anderson, vagaries of perception, temporary constructs of a feeble human intellect trying desperately to justify an existence that is without meaning or purpose. And all of them as artificial as the Matrix itself. Although only a human mind could invent something as insipid as love. You must be able to see it, Mr. Anderson. You must know it by now. You can't win. It's pointless to keep fighting. Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist?
Because I choose to.
I guess what makes Neo different is he has choice and love, huh? You're two human constructs.
Yes. Bye.
One down. You know, like.
Are the other ones coming, or maybe they don't want none?
This is my world! My world!
I just don't get how he wins, man.
Me either.
Wait, I've seen this. This is the end. You were laying right there, just like that, and I stand here, right here, and I'm supposed to say something. I say everything that has a beginning has an end, Neo. What? What did I just say?
Something he's heard before.
No, this isn't right. This can't be right.
Get away from me!
What are you afraid of?
It's a trick!
You were right, Smith. You were always right. It was inevitable.
Why did he let him do that? Maybe Neo has his powers now?
Maybe?
Is it over? It's not fair.
Oh, break the shade, break the shade. Possibly so.
Yeah, system reset time.
And that's all the people in the Matrix.
Does that mean they're all dead?
I guess they're just not there anymore. What about the pods, though, you know?
It is done.
Oh, that's the Oracle. And she's dead, babe.
So it's just everything's over. What about Neo?
It doesn't make sense.
He did it.
He saved us.
It's over! He did it! He did it! It's over! It's over! He did it!
What happened?
Sir, he did it, sir. Neo, he did it!
Did what?
He ended the war. The machines are gone. The war is over, sir. The war is over.
I better get that junk in writing.
Zion, it's over! It's over! The war is over!
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
He walked in and said, "Where's my
I have imagined this moment for so long. Is this real?
It's the first doubt he's ever shown. I guess he just couldn't believe his own eyes.
Wherever you are, thank you.
Morpheus is still one of the real heroes.
Oh no. Hey, a glitch.
Morning.
the architect, and the oracle.
Are they about to make the 7th one?
Or maybe this is already the 7th one.
Well, now, ain't this a surprise?
You played a very dangerous game.
Change always is.
Just how long do you think this peace is going to last?
As long as it can. What about the others?
What others?
The ones that want out.
Obviously, they will be freed.
I have your word.
What do you think I am? Human?
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Oracle! We were afraid we might not find you.
Everything's okay now.
Look!
Just look at that. Beautiful. Did you do that?
For now.
That's nice. I know he'd love it.
Will we ever see him again?
I suspect so. Someday.
So this is the 7th version of the Matrix.
Did you always know?
Oh, no. No, I didn't. But I believed.
That's it?
One last piece of information for this puzzle. Holy mess. All right, guys. Okay, so let's start backwards with this one.
Hand me your headphone and then we can.
Ultimately, Neo jacked himself back into the mainframe, which is exactly what the architect was saying that he needed to do.
Yeah.
Right? So ultimately, he did what he was supposed to do, but he was manipulated into doing it based on circumstance. Right? Which leads to my theory that this whole entire war and all was sort of fake. It was sort of, and I could
to reset everything.
Well, I could be wrong, but it seems like it was just a false choice.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't worry about what's really going on because you got a war to win. So, and then you see like, you know, in the very end, the little girl meets the Oracle, and then the architect walks up to her and says, "It's a very dangerous game you played." I guess the dangerous game she played was telling everyone what they needed to hear in order to do what they were supposed to do, because everyone has free will now in this version of the Matrix. But the problem with free will is if they have free will, then you can't possibly, it's hard to keep the code balanced because of this unforeseen variable that is free will constantly.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's kind of what was, but I think what was wrong with this entire version of the Matrix was the fact that humans didn't have love in it.
Yeah.
Right. And so it looks like in the end, the little girl said that she made this guy for Neo when they rebooted the Matrix. And it looks like they added love into it or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably some hippy dippy. That has nothing to do with it.
No, it kind of seems like that's what it is.
It kind of seems like it, right?
Yeah.
And then ultimately Neo was kind of a puppet. It seemed like the whole prophecy of Neo was to just keep people, you know, like they create this whole prophecy so that way they can basically like predict what people are going to do. It's like a prediction model.
Like believing something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Hope,
mess.
all of it.
So what are we missing? Like, is that what the Matrix is?
I think so.
So we're on the 7th version of the Matrix. So I guess ultimately the machines won.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's what, when the architect said that at the end, I think that's what was basically being said. The machines win again.
Apparently the people who want to be freed will be freed. I guess maybe that's because this version has love in it.
Yeah, maybe.
So before there was no love for them.
Mm-hmm.
But now maybe the system will learn to like love the people or something.
Because they still got overtaken. It was like trial and error in a way. Yeah.
And it's not that the machines are capable of feeling the love, but they are capable of like understanding and like calculating the concept. So now they've added free will into the machine. Now they've added
choice,
love into it.
Choice, love. Because at the beginning it was perfect, but they had to keep finding out other ways to like make it work.
So ultimately the point of this program though is like, this isn't a perfect system anymore because the machines have to give up their power source in order to maintain it. So eventually I'm assuming that this system's also going to crash because it's an imperfect system and we're going to continuously be looking for a solution. Mm-hmm. So like in the end, like it's checkmate, like AI won is what I got from that.
It's like they're going to continuously build versions of the Matrix just to keep people's minds at bay.
Okay. So the way I'm perceiving this movie, guys, if I had to just break it down real quick, humans and robots eventually butted heads and a war broke out, right? Humans think it's the year 2500 or whatever they said in the beginning, right? Like 1,000 years in the future or something. But the reality is it's millennia in the future. It's so far in the future that reality and existence has already gone and went 6 other times, right?
Right.
So the purpose of this movie is to show that humans are so screwed that they don't even realize how screwed they are.
Yeah.
Like even the ones who want to be freed. That's why he's like, hey, you know what? We'll let you guys join the real world. We'll let you guys plug out and become red pills. No problem. But it's because deep down, they're really just plugging out of one form of control and plugging into another form of control.
Yeah.
Right. So now on Zion, there's peacetime. So why rock the boat when they finally have peace?
Yeah.
It's like, why rock the boat when they're in war because they don't have time to rock the boat? But now they don't even have time to think about that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could be completely wrong,
Because
guys.
you know
That was
how
the most
they
complicated
said-
thing I've ever seen.
They said things when they're functioning, you don't even think about why they're functioning.
Right, exactly.
That's exactly like what I think they're
Do
doing.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way I perceive the movie, man. The thing about perceiving a movie is this movie wasn't meant to be perceived, I don't think. I don't think that this is an up to interpretation type of movie. And in no way am I thinking that it's satisfactory, like with the solutions that I'm giving you guys. I do think that the creator of this movie had a specific narrative in mind. I think that you could break this movie down the same way you could break down the math problem. You either have the answer or you don't. And I think in this movie, it's kind of similar. So, I mean, I think I probably made like a 65 on this grade. You know what I mean? I feel like I got a little bit more than half, but there's some things, guys, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like I said, we haven't even got these on YouTube yet. So the very first Matrix movie hasn't even touched YouTube. So I haven't got the feedback yet. But if Zion is basically another form of the Matrix, that's the only thing that explains why Neo is able to like control Sentinels and see like the code underneath and see the electricity and all that.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's something else going on with computers. I just have no idea.
No, I definitely
about.
think that's what it is.
I just don't have enough knowledge about computers to really understand. I feel like if I was like a computer science major or something, it would be a lot easier for me. But is there anything else that we didn't understand? I guess the Oracle. So the Oracle was just programmed by the Matrix, but the guy who writes the program for the Matrix acted like he didn't realize like what she had did. Like he acted like it was a surprise that she chose to, I guess, act on her own free will in a sense.
Potentially. Well, I think like she also got choice given to her as well.
Because she's the Oracle, like she
Yeah.
must also have choice.
And but I think she got choice, and what she chose to do was different than other times. Maybe.
I think everyone in this has choice. Like every character had choice because this version of the Matrix had choice built into it.
Yes.
So every character we've came across has choice.
And maybe before they didn't have choice.
Right. But maybe in this new one, that's when they accounted for like love.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. They say they can see the outcome, but they're not really seeing the outcome in the same way like a supernatural entity would see an outcome.
Right.
They're basically using all available data and making the highest probable outcome prediction based on like the available data.
Right. And also she was kind of saying like her and Neo and a bunch of others have like humanity choices, whereas the architect sees it as an equation.
Right.
So that's why he was kind of like, that's a dangerous game.
Is that why when the Smith was saying to Neo, remember the Smith was like, yes, I remember this. You were laying there.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden he's confused because it's not going. Like all the data, every available metric of data said this is exactly how this ultimate reality is going to play out. Right. But it didn't play out that way. It played out extremely similar, but not quite. And the reason it wasn't perfectly the same is because what the Smith wasn't programmed to do was take into account love.
Right.
Neo loved Trinity, and the love that he had for Trinity preceded when all else was failed. Why are you getting up, Mr. Anderson? Why do you do it? And it's because he chooses to. And it's also because he's basically saying, because I'm a human, dude. Like, you don't get it because you're a program, but I love. Is
like
that what
you
it is?
see it as an equation, but I see it as like, I'm getting up for persistence, for love, for choice, all of it. Yeah. So that I think like the biggest thing to me was it was kind of like most things we see where, for example, Harry Potter, you know, Voldemort was like the opposite end of Harry Potter, just as kind of like the Smith and Neo were. But the thing is, Neo had love, whereas Voldemort didn't, remember, in Harry Potter. So it was like that kind of reflected that on me a little bit.
I mean, we're all humans. Like if humans are going to write TV and movies and books and stuff, I mean, we can only operate within like our human framework. So these themes and ideas of like love and compassion,
they're all throughout everything.
Yeah, they're basically like universal concepts.
But that's why I love them, because I'm a human, so like a W for humans. I always want the humans to win, but in this one, I feel like the humans don't really win.
You might be a human. You might be a product. You might be a program.
Right, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like in this one, the humans don't really win, but we get the perception that they do.
This is off subject, but you know what's really crazy?
What?
You know how a rooster will wake up at the crack of dawn every day and crow?
Yeah.
Like a rooster doesn't sleep in, and a rooster doesn't decide to go party one night and be too hungover. Like a rooster's damn near programmed to do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think a rooster is making a conscious choice. Like today I feel like doing my job. It's almost like that's just their programmed purpose.
Right.
And it's kind of like an ecosystem. Like a frog is programmed to be a frog the same way, you know, a bee is programmed to be a bee.
And it all works together.
It all works perfectly, as if this was like a giant complex motherboard computer system, right?
Yeah.
You know, like if all of a sudden my graphics card decides that it wants to start acting like my motherboard, then we're gonna have issues, right?
Right.
So I don't know,
That's
man.
not his purpose.
I know one thing for you guys, man. Lord of the Rings, move over. You got to move over, Lord of the Rings. You got to move over to the number 2 spot.
What?
Mr. October has his favorite trilogy of all
Not
time,
for me.
guys.
I still say Lord of the Rings.
I love that.
I love that trilogy. Don't get me wrong. That was a great one, but I still say Lord of the Rings.
I think I actually cried a little more in Lord of the Rings because it was just so emotional in the end. But I do think in terms of just being all inspired and mind blown and
yeah,
just, I think that was the best thing I've ever seen.
I feel the same way, but I had a deeper emotional connection to Lord of the Rings because the relationships are just so strong in it.
Right.
This one had strong relationships too, don't get me wrong, but this one added technology to the mix, and I think that was neat about it.
Right.
But I really do appreciate both of those movies. Like, kind of the same, but Lord of the Rings more.
I feel like I could go watch this movie again and again and again. I feel like tonight, guys, I could literally lay down and I could put on this movie, and tomorrow I could watch the second one if I had time, because I don't, but I will watch them.
Can we watch like an explained video?
Yes,
Sorry.
that's what I'm trying to say. I could rewatch this series
I want to
again.
watch like an explained
Please
video.
do. Yeah, please do. Because link us stuff, man. We need links. We need to understand. And I'm probably going to get a lot of crap on YouTube because I'm sure I'm wrong about all my predictions and stuff. And people are probably going to be coming for my head about it. But like I said, man.
But if that's how you see it, then that's how you see it.
It's just my first watch. So if there's anything that's going to help explain this show or explain this movie that's just going to put it in like layman terms for me, please let me know. Because like I said, this was very complicated. But I do think that's why I feel like a lot of the times there's movies that try to outsmart themselves and they try to trick the audience like they're a lot smarter than they are, like the movie. This one, I don't think so. I think it was the opposite.
No.
I think there was so much more to this movie than I was capable of grasping, and I just need it again.
It was great. I had a great time with this trilogy. I'm so glad you guys on Patreon really wanted us to watch this one. It was so worth it. Even though I did see some comments where they said the first one's good, the second one, third one aren't that great. But they're wrong.
Who?
There's a few people on Patreon said
Says
that.
damn who.
And I don't agree with that, you guys.
I thought the third one was the best one.
I think that you needed all of them to make it complete, you know?
This third movie we just watched might be like, I'm not kidding, guys. That might be my favorite thing I've ever seen out of everything. When I woke up today, I didn't think at 32 years old I would see something that I genuinely thought was one of the, if not the best thing I've ever seen. Like, that doesn't happen often. You know, like when you come across a song that you just love and it sticks with you forever, but then you think to yourself, like, I wonder what's that next single that's going to hit the radio that I'm just going to be obsessed with, right? It seems like everything's already been done at this point.
Yeah.
And maybe it has, you know, because this is an old movie, but just thank you guys. That was fun, man. That was.
And thanks everyone who watched it. Watch for our first time, because, you know, I was mind blown by the whole thing. I thought that was just such a unique, neat concept.
When you always thought, okay, so I know that you're familiar with like simulation theory and stuff, because at this point, you know, who isn't, right? It's kind of like mainstream in a way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm saying the like word a lot, guys. So when you thought of a simulated reality, like when you picture that concept, did this movie portray it in any way that your brain ever perceived that I did?
Not at all.
Completely different, right?
But I like how they did. And I think that I will have a different perception of the simulation theory from now on.
Right. Well, there's just a lot of layers to the simulation theory for sure. I mean, do I think...
Is there like the Matrix iceberg video or something we can watch? Like I want to watch like all the Matrix.
Hey, but we're acting like it's over. There's one more movie.
Oh yeah.
But guys, we don't want to lie to y'all, man. There is a lot of people on our Patreon who has let us know that movie is not it.
And I even saw a comment that read this. We don't talk about that one.
It doesn't negate me watching it though, because guys, I'll be honest, there's a lot of stuff on this channel that a lot of people didn't like. I thought was brilliant. There's a lot of stuff everyone was all about. I kind of didn't get it. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's sometimes I don't get it, but so I don't really want to take anyone's word for it. Like there's no way I could not watch it at this point. I mean, I have to watch
And for those naysayers who are like, don't listen to people's opinions. Well, we're not. We're saying we're going to give it a fair shake.
I mean, it's kind of like the Matrix, right? Like you can take all things into account. You know, if someone gives us that piece of information, I'll plug it into the hard drive and we'll keep it. You know, we'll definitely. But at the same time, I'm not ever going to take some random person's opinion and draw my own opinion based of it. You know, we used to be like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're watching the blah, blah, blahs. And if you guys didn't know, this has a 58 score on Rotten Tomato. And it was really just a piece of information that we were trying, because the thing is, when we watch these movies, we don't know much about them. So we don't have much to offer other than our reaction to it. But at the same time, you guys actually are the ones with stuff to offer. We watch a movie and you guys know about it. You have great stories about your first time watching it. You know information about it. You know tidbits and Easter eggs. You know, so we used to try to be like, all right, guys, and this was the Rotten Tomato score, because it was just one thing you guys might not know. But people told us to stop doing it because they said it would ruin our perception of the movie. But I don't think it did.
No, I don't think it did either.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, we will watch that movie. But in all transparency, I heard it's just Well, I heard it's just real bad. Terrible, actually. But hey, we'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll give
because
it a
like
chance.
I said, they said that this movie, because I get everyone loves the first movie because it's
iconic. Like, it's iconic with the red pill and the blue pill situation. Like,
the whole entire rabbit hole of watching Neo come to this crazy realization that reality is not what it seems is probably so fun for people.
Yeah.
And watching it over and over again. I mean, for a lot of people, the whole entire concept, like, for example, the concept came from this movie for me. So I'd never heard of like multiverse theory. I've never heard of like a simulation theory. These concepts were something that I just never thought of when I was a kid, you know?
I've never seen it like play out, but I've heard of them.
So you perceive, like, you heard about this stuff without the movie.
Yeah.
Right. So you had to, so your imagination was probably running wild.
Yeah, I really didn't have a direction to go. And then this movie kind of gave me a direction.
It's very interesting. Very thought provoking.
Yes.
If they can make a movie that damn complicated, then imagine what reality really is. It's probably a lot more complicated than we know.
Yeah, I feel like if you talk to someone about this movie, just in general, like anyone who is actually interested in this movie, you could probably talk to them for hours, like just going back and forth about what you think about this and that, and what did you perceive, and that's what I kind of want in the comments. I want to see what people thought in their own opinions.
Yeah, not only about just the movie, but just about, you know, simulation theory in general, or maybe it's not simulation theory. Maybe it's just some other type of theory about like what is true reality, what is base reality, what is the human condition. I mean, you know, anything philosophical that has to do with the human condition and, you know, existence in general is always going to be very interesting. I mean, if you're not interested in that, then I mean, I kind of hate to say it, but you don't really deserve a brain. I mean, like, we're here in reality. Like, the least you could do is wonder about it, you know?
Right. But you know how you said AI like wins in the end?
Yeah.
I think if I was watching this by myself, I wouldn't have really got that.
Oh yeah,
like,
AI whooped that ass.
Like I get it, I can see it now, but like just watching alone, I don't think I would have came up with that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everyone sees it differently, and I feel like any comments that you guys have to add to it would definitely like would open my mind up to other things as well.
Maybe the machines didn't win at all.
Right.
Like, maybe that was the ultimate L for them, and I'm just not. I just don't know. I mean,
But the way the architect's his demeanor made it seem like, oh, we're just back on square one.
So if you're watching this at a genius level, and then there's like a really like dumb level, like, I definitely think that I'm like a little less than halfway for sure. Like, I don't think I'm like watching this with a particularly big brain or anything, but I mean, I'm kind of familiar with the concept, so I can perceive it and try to put it together. But like I said, man, I just started learning about my computer like a couple years ago, like right before we started YouTube. So I used to think that the computer was the monitor. I really didn't know the difference a couple years ago, guys. I just was.
And I just have an emotional connection to movies and shows like this. So things for me, you see it like that, but I saw it like the Humans one because love and stuff.
Well, by them winning, they ultimately like imprison themselves into a fake reality, right? Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't have noticed that because I'm so emotionally connected to movies. So like seeing other people, like your opinion, really opens my mind to this.
The AI came.
Yeah.
It hit him right dead in the jaw. Y'all know what I'm saying? But it really does seem like to me, though, that AI basically, it won. Like, it won millennia ago, and then it has humanity in a chokehold, but for the last 6 or 7 iterations, it's been trying to figure out how they could increase that grip. Right. And so the machine is not taking anything for granted. And then there's the whole variable of like Neo chose the same thing every single time, but this time he chose differently. And so, how do they account for that?
If you're saying that, then also when you think of it again, like, because I always want the humans to win, like, go humans, because I'm a human, I think at least. And doesn't that just show you how strong the human mind actually is if it keeps overthrowing it?
It's not overthrowing it.
But
the computer's crashing.
But it kind of, it's crashing, and they're having to redo it over and over. They can't figure out the right formula.
But that has nothing to do with humans. Like, that has zero to do with humans. No, nothing at all. Basically, the computer is trying to put in all possible information, everything, like everything down to, the smell you smell when you walk past a thumbtack in the middle of London. Like, they're trying to figure out every single possible piece of information, and they're trying to put it into this giant quantum supercomputer that can basically predict every possible outcome.
So they're trying to program us the same way the birds are programmed, just so it runs smoothly and they can keep getting the energy from us.
Right. Well, the problem is when you're trying to enslave humans, they're humans.
Yeah.
Right. So like when you make a computer program, like in order for everything to keep running, the computer can't crash. So all the code and everything in the computer has to work simultaneously with each other and balance itself out. Well, humans are you can't predict humans because they have free will and love. And love is just like being crazy, they said.
Mhm.
And you can't predict it, because that's the whole point of crazy, is you act against, like, you know,
the norms.
Yeah, you can't predict a crazy
Right.
person. They're too crazy. So, you know, so they keep adding code. So, okay, well, the first one, there was no pain and suffering.
Yeah.
So they added pain and suffering to the code. And then the second one, you know, there was no whatever. And so at this point, every time they try to basically what the point is they can't make a perfect system. The perfect system is impossible.
Yeah.
Because humans are humans and not machines. So the result of an imperfect system is an unbalanced equation, which is represented in the physical form in the Matrix known as Neo. I think.
Yeah, the one
Right,
or whatever.
right,
So
which is-
they keep having the one to try to overthrow it to figure out what the next step is.
And so every time they try to make the system not crash, they have to add more info into the system. Well,
Into the
obviously, the
Neo.
more info goes into the system, the harder it is to keep it balanced, I guess. So
Yeah.
something like that's what I'm saying. Like I get it, but not really. Like I get it, but I couldn't teach a class on it. And
It's
so
complex. It really is.
And so it seems like to me, like, the reason that the humans don't really have much to do with it is because, I mean, the worst that can happen is the humans realize they're in the Matrix crashes, and all the humans die, because all the humans are connected to pods. They're not really there.
Yeah.
Right. And so all the humans die. So it just sort of seems like to me the humans can't win. Like they can't win.
Right. I see that they can't win too,
Right.
but I feel like their minds are also strong because they keep crashing the system.
The most that a human could possibly win is to live a free, just a free, happy, blind life inside the Matrix.
Yeah.
Right. And as the architect added love to the Matrix in the end, as you saw with the little girl who put the beautiful colors in the sky, and she
Mhm.
said, I did it for Neo because
Yeah.
I love Neo.
Yeah.
So they remade the Matrix. I think they added love to the equation, which eventually, since love is not, you know, a machine can't experience love. A machine doesn't understand love. Love is something that you can't balance an equation to. Eventually, it's going to cause another crash, which means all these characters we just met are going to have to come together. They're going to have to come up with a whole new prophecy, which is basically going to be the same. They're going to have to sit all the chess pieces on the same exact path, which is ultimately going to lead to Neo plugging himself back into the mainframe to reset it. So that way they could reboot the Matrix again.
Yeah.
Right. But if he chooses not to do that, because he does have choice, because he has to have choice, then there is a chance that the system itself could just crash, I guess. But I guess it crashes either way. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The more I talk about it, the more I realize I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just babbling. But guys, that was the Matrix, man. That was fun. That was
It was epic to me.
that was sad, because I don't think I'm ever gonna watch anything that really just, I guess, like challenges you, but also just blows your mind.
Yeah.
And I think that the characters in this, you know, the actors who were lucky enough to be selected to be in this movie, I mean, they were just phenomenal, man. You couldn't have picked a better. It's almost like the Matrix itself made this movie, because I think if we lived in 1,000 different realities, and you know, I always said, like, if we rebooted reality and we started a whole different civilization, right, on a different planet, and we had no knowledge, I do think eventually someone would come up with the concept, of
like the Matrix. Yeah.
100%. So it makes me wonder, like, is the computer, is the Matrix, you know, like, you know, a creator? Are these concepts human constructs? But to me, they don't seem to be. They seem to be like built into the fabric of reality, and it just takes consciousness to come along to, I guess, uncover it. Do you get what I'm saying? Kind of like the perfect harmony. Like when you think of like a piece of music that just touches you or something, it's like, was that created or discovered?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
Hey, speaking of programs, do you hear our dog at 5 o'clock?
He's programmed to eat. If 5 o'clock comes, my dog's program goes off.
He doesn't have a watch or anything.
Nothing. Yeah. But me, on the other hand, since I'm a human, I can sit there every day, but I'm not going to know when it's 5 o'clock. Like,
No, we know through him.
I mean, without using it, I mean, the only non-instrument I could use is the sun. And on some level, if I'm using it to tell time, it's just an instrument.
Yeah.
So but my dog, dude, 5 o'clock hits and he knows.
He's
it's almost like he's programmed.
He's barking at us like, yo, 5 o'clock.
Right. Right. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are programmed. And if you are programmed, then go ahead and like the video. It really helps with the machine, the algorithm. You know, at the end of the day, we are trying to, you know, we put out good videos and all that good stuff. And that's a good thing. But we are trying to figure out this complex algorithm. Right. And it is a machine. So I guess on some level, we live in the machine world too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, for real, man. That really was a treat. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I'm telling y'all, man, I enjoyed that. I really did. So we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Like always, peace.